Okay, so this was the 2014 Fusion from the other day. I was gonna go home early, but you know what? This guy's been waiting an entire week for this car, and they got the wrong part. Or first time the part didn't get ordered. The second time they got it, they had to go to another dealer because nobody had it in stock. He's been without AC for a while. He had somebody charge the AC and look into it, and I don't know, something along those lines. Nobody could figure out what was going on, and I inspected the vehicle. I found there was a bad ABS sensor that was causing the vehicle to think it was going 158 mile an hour when it was sitting still. So through looking at my data logger, I was able to pick that up, even though it wasn't setting a code. I replaced the ABS sensor, so now the power steering and stuff, everything's fine, no problems there at all. And then I was inspecting the car, and I found under the intake manifold there was 5 wires chewed through, and I had to pull the wiring harness, unsnap everything from down underneath, pull it through up here, and then resolder all the connections and feed it all back with new corrugated shielding and stuff. And then hooked everything back up, got the AC topped off, and now I'm just kind of going through right now doing last minute checks before I bolt up the bottom of the vehicle. And he said he hasn't had AC in a long time. No AC, no nothing. The vehicle acting up, losing power steering because of that erratic wheel speed sensor. Things like this is either what make or break you, because you could get lost in a wormhole trying to figure out what stuff is. And I was very honest with the customer. I'm actually going to share this video with him so he can see what has been done. That's some of the coolant that spilled down. You can see where the new elbow, the holes and everything here, it was cracked right here in the molding. Now the AC compressor is working. I'm gonna get the lines and stuff disconnected, get it up in the air, and try to do as much cleaning as I possibly can before I run it down there and wash it all off. Okay, so far so good. Ice cold AC. Coolant is bled, topped off. New coolant line where it snapped at the plastic T. And we got no more power steering dropping out and putting all kinds of Christmas lights out on the dash. Everything's functioning as it should. Get the customer's vehicle back, clean up a little bit, and go home. I like to go in this area right here because of all the bumps. It'll really get you thinking about suspension quirks and tweaks and everything else, but this vehicle's pretty tight. No taps and rattles or anything. There was a little bit of a tap coming from the wheel, or the suspension, but I found it was just a nut that was loose on the sway bar link. Pull them back in. And Mr. Customer can come get his vehicle. Job well done. Be blessed, guys.